Hello, my name is Adriana Salgado. Final exam. For this activity, I choose FCE, first certificate in English for school at Cambridge. I try to answer any specific questions. What is the purpose of the exam? Okay, in my opinion, for this exam, there are both options for work or for study. B2 first demonstrate language proficiency at level B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference and is used for study and work. In the upper intermediate qualification used to demonstrate that candidate can use writing and speaking English for work or for study purpose. This is the first question. The second question said, what kind of people can take the exam? Okay, in my opinion, by young people can use this exam for studying in the university or for working in different countries. The Higher Education Institute accept B2 first for admission or exception purpose. On the other hand, many companies around the world accept B2 first as a part of recruitment process. I think it's very interesting this option because you can use for study or for work in different countries, and this exam is possible. What is the main goal of the exam? FCE is an English language examination shows that the learners have the language skills needed to communicate confidentially in the English environment. It is the most important thing for this exam to communicate different ideas, opinions, for example, for study, for work in other countries. This is the most important thing to communicate clearly in English environment. Okay, what are the most significant characteristics of the exam? I try to explain in general for reading, listening, speaking, and writing. First, reading and use of English, and the time is 1 hour and 15 minutes, so you can deal confidently with different types of tests, such as fictions, or newspaper and magazine. This is the first part. The second part is listening for 40 minutes requires you able to follow your understand a range of spoken materials such as news programs, presentation on everyday conversation is common this part for native speakers. Speaking for 14 minutes test your ability to communicate effectively in face-to-face situation. And writing the time is for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Requires you able to produce two different pieces of writing. Okay, I try to explain clearly each part. Reading and use of English. There are 7 parts. First, there are 3 short tasks with different tasks and complete the gaps with different kind of words. And for part, you have to rewrite sentences in different ways. In my opinion, is the more complicated part of the exam. Part 5, 7, the part 5 of 7, all the tests and comprehension tasks. On the test, your use of English with tasks that showed how well can control your grammar and vocabulary. This is the most important part. Writing paper has 2 parts. The first is compulsory to must to write an essay, which shows your opinion about a specific topics. And then you have to choose between 4 questions, and you must choose one. Okay, for listening, there are 4 parts in the listening paper, and there are the mixture of monologues and dialogues. The tests include answering multiple choice questions about short and longer tests, and matching options and short monologues. For speaking, start with general conversation. Then to take turns to speak for 1 minute about 2 photographs. And in part 3, you discuss a decision-making task with the other. And in this part, to interact with other students and normal situation of communication. And finally, you will discuss topics related to the task in part 3. And what skills are evaluated throughout the exam and how are they evaluated? Obviously, use speaking, reading, writing, and listening. All skills important skill for communication. Speaking, you are tested of different aspects of speaking, such as pronunciation, how well you use the grammar and vocabulary, and how well you organize your ideas. Reading skills are your knowledge of vocabulary and grammar, basically. Writing assessment criteria contain communicative achievement, organization, and language. And listening, this paper tests different real-life listening skills. Okay, what scales it's using it to the result? Depending on which university, college, or organization you apply the following score, you will be used to report results, but the rank is obviously the same. Grade A, B, C, for C1, B2, B2, and B1, depending of the scores appear different grade A, B, or C, and the classification. And the last question: would you take that exam in the future, and why? Yes, of course. I think it's very important for my career to present the FCA, but I don't know exactly. I think I would like to present the IELTS because I think it's more interesting for my career, but I hope to prepare. I think I need to take a specific course to prepare this exam for my future. And for me, my career is very important for to develop my specific skills. Now the reference. Thank you so much. Bye bye.